Joe, welcome to Lincoln City. How pleased are you to sign?
I'm really excited. Obviously it's a club with a lot of upwards momentum, and yeah, just brilliant to get it sorted so early into pre-season, because that means I can have the whole of pre-season with the team and they can get to know me and I can get to know them, so really excited.
Excellent. What was the reason behind wanting to come to Lincoln City?
I think, like I said, it's just a club that's got such a good feeling about it, and you can see that I've only been in the door a day really. Today's my first day in and around the ground and the training ground, so you can feel that that positive attitude and that momentum behind the club. Obviously with the past few seasons this club has had, that's only normal, but to be a part of that is something that I'm really excited about. And as soon as I heard about the interest, which has not just been this transfer window but previous ones as well, I've been trying my best to get it pushed through, and thankfully I'm here now.
How influential have Danny and Nicky been in bringing you here? Yeah,
for sure. Obviously, I've had quite a few conversations with the gaffer, and every conversation, whether it's been on the phone or face to face, I've sort of gone away going, actually, no, I really do want to play for that manager, which is not always the case, of course, but it's something that I'm really excited about. And like I said, it's not just a manager, it's not just the players, it's not just the stadium, it's everything, and that combination is something that makes it a really good place to be, and hopefully I can have a positive season and help the team.
And a little bit about you, what can the fans expect to see from you? What type of player are you?
I mean, obviously not the biggest player, so I'd say I'm a technical midfielder, but someone who doesn't shy away from putting myself about as well. I'd like to think that's a part of the game I've improved on over the past few years, but my skill set will always be with the ball, and creating chances and sort of dictating the tempo of the game is something that I feel comfortable doing. So hopefully that's why I've been brought in. I know that, and hopefully I can show what I can do this season.
You've captained Wales across the youth levels, as we've spoken about before. How do you feel your experiences with the international team can help benefit Lincoln City and yourself moving forward?
Yeah, for sure. It's obviously experiences that you don't get at club level. To have visited the countries and played against some of the players I've played against is something that I would never have experienced if I didn't play for Wales. It's always been an honour for me to play for Wales, especially my mum would tell you that, because obviously she's the Welsh one, I'm only half Welsh, but like I said, it's always an honour for me to play for Wales. And obviously if my club career continues to develop, then that's obviously the goal for me, to play for the senior team.
As a young lad yourself, how important is utilising the experiences that experienced players like Michael O'Connor, Lee Frecklington, Jason Shackle and Michael Bostwick, and obviously a fellow Welshman in Neil Eardley, able to provide you over the course of the season? Yeah,
for sure. I mean, I'm only 22 years old. I'd like to think I've played quite a few games in the Football League, but I'm never going to get to a point where I'm never going to stop learning, and I think, like you said, with the experienced players here, that will only improve my game and my personality on the pitch, which like I said, learning from those players will only benefit me, I think.
You had a run of games last season through the FA Cup with Bristol City. How did you find them experiences, playing against fellow Championship and Premier League sides?
Yeah, no, it's obviously a good experience. It's playing against Wolves and playing against players like Jean Martino, Ruben Neves. Obviously it's not something that happens all the time, and it's not something that I've been used to. I'd like to get used to it, of course. That'd be my dream, to play against those sort of players every week, but no, that was really good. I felt I did all right, and yeah, I was probably a little bit disappointed not to get as many opportunities as I would have liked last year, but that's obviously the reason why I've come here so early, is that I can just develop and have a good pre-season with Lincoln, and hopefully hit the ground running towards the start of the season.
You mentioned about developing. Your first real season-long loan spell was with Cheltenham Town. How did you find that, I suppose, experience in the Football League? Yeah,
for sure. It was my first experience in the Football League, like you said, and I'll always be grateful to Cheltenham for that, and to Gary Johnson, who's obviously Gaffer's dad at Bristol City, so there's that obvious link. But no, I loved Cheltenham. It was a great club. We probably should have done better as a team that year, to be honest, and I'll always look back with fond memories on my time at Cheltenham, for sure.
Fantastic. And then just looking forward into pre-season, you've touched upon it there, getting in nice and early, getting to know the lads, but how much are you looking forward to pre-season, to getting the games and learning nice and early?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, during pre-season, obviously, as a player, you want the games to come as quick as possible, because that means less running sometimes. Obviously, I don't know how this pre-season is going to be, but I'd imagine there'll be some running, some tough sessions, so it'd be good to get the games started as soon as possible, and there's some tough ones in there, so hopefully we'll be prepared for the new season when that kicks off, because of the toughness of the games we've got coming up.
And we're of the understanding you're a Nottingham Forest fan, or have a Nottingham Forest interest. Playing them towards the end of pre-season, is it one you'll look forward to? You mentioned tough fixtures, but
yeah, for sure. I was on the bench at the City ground last year, so I was gutted not to get on. My dad's a big Forest fan, and he sort of got me into them. Bit unfortunately, to be honest, because I haven't been the best since I've been supporting them. But no, really looking forward to that. It'll be good.